Hello and welcome to my top 10 requirements for the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. In this episode of Top 10, I will be going through my most wanted requirements for the Bedrock edition of Minecraft if I am to move my Minecraft series over to what seems to be the future of Minecraft. Hope you enjoy! And number 10 is Infinite Option. When moving worlds across from Legacy Console Edition to Bedrock Edition, your worlds are automatically made infinite as soon as you load them up for the first time. While this could be good for some players, for me I would prefer it so my world could stay the same until I run out of space, or I have a video idea that needs the new land so it can work properly. I also think it would be good because if I had the new land, I would feel under pressure to expand in that direction and basically waste the 360 one, which I prefer the generation of because the biomes are so compact. Number 9, world transition. If that last requirement is added, and especially if it is not, this next one will be amazing to see. At the moment, the way the infinite world collides with my Xbox 360 world is appalling. There are trees that are chopped in half, there are flowers that generate under the sea causing glitchy air holes, and the new generation pays no mind to the old biomes to continue them on. Instead, they just pick another one and go with that one, and it ends up looking awful. Once inside the new generation with the transition out of your eyesight, it looks pretty normal, but it will be a huge terraforming job if I have to sort out all of my edges. And number 8 is the draw distance. This one isn't too big, but the draw distance on my PlayStation 4 and Xbox on the same few worlds is awful. The developers have gradually decreased the draw distance over time to now only just a few more chunks than the Xbox 360 and a few less chunks than the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 Legacy Console editions. It would be good to see my 360 edition world back up to 24 chunks view without having to move it to my tiny laptop screen and squint at the view. At number 7 is exiting without saving. This is a bit of a big one. On the Legacy Console Edition, before every single video, I do the exact same thing. I get everything and everyone in the correct position. All of my helpers, I got all my materials and the place I'm building in, etc. And then I save the game using the save game function while still in the world. This save is because some of my videos tend to go wrong, whether it is the software I'm using or my little sister comes into my room during the video. If any of this happens, I can simply just exit without saving to get rid of everything we've built. I load back in the place where I immediately restart the video, even when my helpers are still loading in. On Bedrock Edition, however, I have to get everything ready. I have to exit the world to make a brand new copy, which takes longer every time with every new build. And I then need to load back up the world, make sure everyone gets in before starting another video, and then if anything goes wrong, I have to exit the world, go onto the new copy, wait for everyone to get back in, and then restart. Number 6, in-game chat. In the last one I mentioned that I could start the video even while my helpers are joining in. This is because I don't have the text enabled that shows when people join and leave, so then it doesn't show whoever is acting the helpers. On Bedrock Edition, however, there is no way to turn that kind of chat off. There is a way to turn text chat off, but no way to turn it off, so when people join, leave or sleep, etc., it doesn't pop up. Number 5, nicknames. World-specific nicknames would be very handy, so I could leave chat on and it will save the helpers using sound. This one probably could never happen, however, because you could call the other people rude names like Dung Beetle and Poo Poo, and other more serious names of course. But a way around this could be used the same filtration system that is used in the chat, and then people have it so that only other operators can change nicknames and everybody can change their own if it has already been changed. At number 4 is chat filtration. At the moment, the Bedrock Edition chat filtration is extremely poor. There are numerous ways of getting around these filters. For example, if you leave a space between every single letter, you can still say swear words. Also, if you miss the G off a certain word beginning with F, then it doesn't get censored. I have been in games where I've seen people using rude words, using these way arounds. Maybe instead you could do it more like the Twitch way for normal games anyway, where it is up to the host to ban the words that they want, so that on children's worlds, the parents can use a guide that pops up when you first generate a world to ban the words that they don't want their child hearing or using, and the adults can keep it so they can swear if they want to. Number 3, uncluttered screens. On the Legacy Console edition of Minecraft, there is an option to turn off the in-game controls that show you how to go onto the inventory and the crafting menu, just so it's a little less cluttered. It's a small difference when it's gone, but it's noticeable when it's there. On the Bedrock edition, the instructions are so much more prominent, so they stand out more. This makes it so much more important to add this feature so people don't get annoyed when they can't see things that are behind these buttons. I actually nearly missed diamonds because of this, but luckily my friend spotted them. And number 2 are skin packs. The default skin packs, Skin Pack 1, Skin Pack 2, etc. from Legacy Console Edition are important skin packs for me because I use one of the skins in them, specifically Skin Pack 6. It would be nice to have this skin pack on Bedrock Edition instead of having to customise the skin so it is close to the 360 skin as is possible. The number 1 most required addition to Bedrock Edition, if I'm to move my lovely world across, is lag improvements. As you can probably see by the gameplay on the screen, the lag in my world is horrendous, on Bedrock Edition anyway. Much worse than my Xbox 360, a console which is 16 years of age now. As it gets worse and worse, the Bedrock Edition gets more and more unappealing, as at some point the world will end up crashing my Xbox One. It looks like the only way forward is for me to get a gaming PC to secure the world's future so it doesn't crash or even worse, corrupt. The other way I can fix the lag is if I take down all the buildings and build them all in different places apart from each other. I hope these features do get added to Minecraft because not only will they improve my experience, but I'm sure they will improve almost everyone else's Minecraft experience. Hopefully everyone else enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in my next top 10, whenever that may be. But until then, take it easy guys, see ya!